What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. We're going to be getting your money messages for today and see what's coming towards you. All right. Today's message is going to be, hold on. Today's message is going to be for I'm going to say those of you that are in some type of either relationship or business partnership. And if this is a relationship, I'm going to give you the scenarios, okay? So if this is a relationship, it looks like a lot of money is already paid for. So as you have checks coming in or you have money coming in, they're already being allocated to the bills or responsibilities that have to be paid for in order to keep the money coming, right? So in that type of situation, you go to work, you come home, all your bills, you have a roof over your head, but it doesn't allow for any extra income to be like going for you to go back to school or to pick up a trade or to mentor. So you think your funds are already assigned to a bill. And so you can't even play around with that money, or you can't even invest that money into anything else. And so it has everything in a very fixed energy, okay? And it looks like it's creating some type of strain on the relationship because of that fixed income and the expected responsibilities. So the desire for the relationship is kind of strained right now. So if you're going through a situation where the relationship is strained, but your bills are paid and y'all may not be on the best of terms, or maybe you're not even really dating or spending things on like things like date night or just one-on-one time with each other. You may be feeling as if the person in the relationship has become a little lazy about intentionally dating or investing in you, and thus the desire for you to work harder or pick up an extra job. There's something about morale, the desire where it's like, okay, you're pouring into me or you're investing in me, and then I could take that money and invest it in other areas. It's like it just doesn't make you want to do it. Okay. For those of you where this is a business partnership, whether this is a brand deal or a paid partnership of some sort, you may be feeling as if the paid partnership or brand isn't giving you, it isn't bringing in maybe enough views or enough clientele, customers for you to feel as if the partnership for that lease for your company, you know what I'm saying? Let's say it's giving me like your affiliation with someone or a company that you may be affiliated with in some sort. They may not be able to give you the traction that you're looking for or the traffic that you're looking for. And so your morale to kind of like participate in that partnership or that deal arrangement that you guys have agreed to, it's coming up like paid partnerships as well. So this is like platforms with paid partnership programs. You may feel like you are overcompensating, okay? Or whoever you're having a partnership, they may be really lazy about getting you the clientele or the customers that you could really be getting. And so you may feel as if you have to do your own marketing, your own advertisement, like you're doing everything, and you're asking yourself, what's the point? At this point, you might as well not even participate in that affiliation because there's something about what the type of traffic that the partnership is bringing towards you is the bottom of the barrel. That's what it's giving. So you're taking stock of your inventory, you're taking stock of your harvest, taking stock of everything, and you're really just asking yourself, is this partnership or is this connection worth it? Okay, so those are the two scenarios that I'm picking up on. Now we're going to see what's coming towards you, what's in your forecast, what you can expect. What you can expect to come from this situation. Okay. Let's see. What's coming from my viewers? Alright. What I told you, I was picking up on paid partnerships, I was picking up on platforms, I was picking up on brand deals. And you got the card of passive income. Okay. So right now you're really trying to anchor down some type of form of passive income where you don't have to work as really hard and it can actually bring in more money and more resources. That would be an asset to you, your home life, and allow you to be home more, allow you to really be more present. Okay. You're trying to make money in your sleep, respectfully, where you don't even have to touch, this is money you don't even have to touch because, like I said, all of your bills and all of your responsibilities are on auto pay or something like that. Definitely let me know in the comments. Like, put a jar in the comment section if you're working on passive income. All right, so we have host here. Like I told you, you yourself, you feel like you have a host of ideas. Things that are like really magical, a lot of ideas. And for those of you that are in a relationship, you may feel as if like you're bottling up all of your potential with this relationship because it's almost like this relationship puts a cap on how much. I heard put a cap in it. They put a cap or they put like a cap or a ceiling on how much you can make. Now, I don't really know how the relationship would put a cap on it. Maybe because for like taxes purposes, maybe the space, right? It seems like you've outgrown a platform, you've outgrown a space, you've outgrown an office, you've outgrown something. And it's like you have so much more that you're capable of and you're ready to really do it, but maybe you feel like if somebody would pick up the slack in other areas, that would give you a lot more energy to focus on this passive income that you could be making or generating. It's like you want to catch the wave, right? But it feels like maybe that relationship, you're so focused on making sure that you're tending to the physical needs of the home or the relationship that it's like by the time you're done cooking, cleaning, washing, or going to work for 12 hours and you get back home or whatever, you don't have the energy. You don't have really energy to like put the creativity into use, and you're really trying to satisfy that relationship. Now, for those of you where it's not like, okay, I'm not in a relationship, the relationship itself would be like you trying to satisfy the demands of the customers or clients that you already have. Okay. And if it's not brand deals, I'm also seeing, how sometimes you can have like, you can get like certain licenses or accreditation and apply for where you have like connects, where you have like a membership. That could be another partnership. Where you have like a membership to the backlist of something where it kind of gives you way more, like a list that only people that are certified or licensed can get access to this list. and so you're able to connect your clients to the demand, you're able to supply the demand for your client that isn't on a public platform, because you can only get access to you can only have access to this list of things, or these list of buyers, sellers, vendors, from because you have the credentials. So there is something exclusive that you're getting, okay? But you may feel as if maybe the economy is just not that good right now, so it could be taking a hit, And so you're looking like, okay, what was I able to do here? I was able to close this deal. I was able to do this. I was able to do that. What else can I do outside of just this? If that's what it feels like you're looking at. Yeah, lost in reverse. Yeah, you do not want to waste your time. You feel like your time is very, 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 very valuable. And if you're going to spend it, you want to spend it wisely, respectfully. You don't want to have to spend 6 years to do what you can do in 6 months. All right, we have debt. So now we're talking about cost versus the cost of something versus like how much play money you have, or how much wiggle money, resources that you could allocate. I'm also seeing like you may be considering as well, like purchasing a software, and this software is supposed to kind of, you may be wanting to invest in a software, and a software is going to help you get the passive income. It feels like the traffic that you may be seeking to come to your website, the traffic that you may be seeking to pay for certain things, or to get the this may also be like paid sponsorships. You may be considering like using certain platforms to pay for the sponsoring yourself out of your own pocket. And maybe you may have hits every now and then, but you're asking yourself, can I keep doing this? You know what I'm saying? Is that smart? Yeah, it may get you an immediate return, but I feel like you're calculating how much you've invested, how much debt have you accumulated, versus how much money you would have coming out to pay back that debt or offset it. So we have unworthy. You may also feel like someone connected to you, again, like someone doesn't have the work ethic. Someone doesn't have the drive. You have to constantly motivate them. And I feel like you want to be free. You feel like when you're doing something on your own, or you're moving away from something, whatever drain you may feel to get things done, like when you're not around people, or when you're less around a particular person, you got way more energy. You know what they say, when you hang around lazy people, eventually you become a product of your environment. When you hang around people that make excuses, or they have a crab in the barrel mentality, you kind of don't realize that you start to blend in, and you're not standing out. And you're trying, like I said, you're coming up like a host. So when you feel good, money comes to you easily. Passive energy comes to you easily. So you're comparing, like when I was single, or when I was doing this, or I wasn't in a relationship, I was at the height of my career or something like that. You definitely contemplating the responsibility that you may have accumulated. I feel like you can get somewhere easier and faster if you were kind of in control with the freedom of location, this is like I wear the crown. I make decisions. I have the control. I get shit done. And sitting around telling someone their potential and what they're capable of, you're like, no, that's gonna drain me. You're taking stock. I just see you taking stock, looking at your finances, paying attention to how much you have coming out, asking yourself if you're getting, like I see someone writing a list and you got like the pros and cons, and you're asking yourself, am I getting what I deserve out of a situation? Especially if you work it in a way with debt and loss, if you help people with credit. For those of you that help people with, like, with credit, reestablishing their credit, preparing them for like securing residence. This is also securing getting people to invest in themselves. It seems like this could be very good at helping. Like, this could really bring you a lot of passive income and stuff like that. But if the type of traffic that you're getting, clients, customers, or whatever, if they are afraid to take a risk, or they're afraid to invest in themselves, or they're afraid to partner because it's like, I don't know, they have a poverty mindset, you may feel as if some type of software or some type of connect that you have is only bringing in people with lack consciousness. And they need you to hold their hand. They need you to tell them everything. And so if it's like if you're trying to go sell a dream in the hood, it's going to be very difficult. Because a lot of people right now is very scared to invest in something that's risky. Even if you feel like there's a lot of money, this could also be, I think MLM, that's what they call it, or some type of affiliate marketing. You may feel like they're not really, they want immediate results. And you're the type of person where it's like, take a risk, invest in yourself, do this, do that. And like I said, you may be trying to motivate because you feel like you got the key. Like, this is what's going to open the doors for you. This is what's going to change your life. All right. It's giving total life changes. It's giving that type of vibe. But again, it seems like the people that you are motivational speaking to, helping, coaching, giving them access to, like, okay, I can get you the key, I can get you the door, but you got to walk through it. Keeping them consistent and inspired to continue trying, not giving up on themselves, even if they get like denied or something like that. Like, you're really trying to get them some ready-made results. I'm also seeing here, this could be you. Your clientele, your customers, your traffic may be able to tell that what you're selling, you don't even believe in it. You know what I'm saying? They may be able to tell that you're tired. The magic that you had feels capped. It feels bottled up. And I don't know why, but I think you're starting to notice that something keeps you on a fixed income, energetic frequency, on a fixed energetic frequency. You can only attract what you are. And I know a lot of people say, oh, that's not true, because do you think a bank that is, offering, you think a bank that has a lot of money in it is trying to attract people that want to rob it? No, a bank is not, that isn't the goal, but the bank is going to come across all types of people, not just one caliber of people, because the reach of that bank goes beyond the zip code. It goes beyond is not gridlocked energetically. When it comes to people and attraction, how we magnetize to how we magnetize with relativity, with host energy, when you are the source, you're going to attract the doors that only you can open. Okay? And with unworthy here, it says, do you genuinely believe in your worthiness to attain the abundance you desire? You can't reach that next level or go to the next level if you as the host feels as if you have already exerted more than you have coming in, or you're already in lack energy. So with innovate here, it's like you're realizing that you need to get this door open. Like, I need to bust this motherfucking door down. Okay. Look at that. Scarcity. It says on the card. You're trying to bust down the door of scarcity. But you can only get what you can only get what you give. And right now, some type of connection is depreciating your value. It's throwing you off. So the opportunities can't find you. So you're either going to I see you taking authority, and I see you saying, you know what? I'm going to have to control this situation. I'm going to have to take this situation by the horns and rule it. I'm going to have to get us to victory. I'm going to have to do this all on my own. There is no team. There is no we. Even if you have someone connected to you. Even if you are in a relationship. It is no we. That's just the storefront. That's just what it looks like. But behind closed doors, this is a one-man band show. Okay? So you're going to have to shift frequency and move like you single. Act like you want it. Now, when you move like you single, you're doing what's best for you, but it looks like this person may be like, you know what, I'm on to the next one. But they still want to be attached to you. So that's what I'm seeing for money. Take what resonates. Leave the rest. I'll see you in the next one.